Hi, this is Jeff with Nature's Access, where the peace and serenity of nature can be experienced by everyone. I'm just out here in the woods looking around, and I ran across some poison ivy. So I wanted to show everybody what poison ivy looks like a little bit. A little something about poison ivy is that it can take so many different forms. It can be an ivy that grows on the ground, or it can grow almost like over top of fallen branches and stuff like that, and almost take on the same growth pattern as, say, a wild grapevine. Or it can grow up a tree. Okay, and that's the case here, and I'll show you in a minute. Um, some people might look at that ivy growing on the tree and think it may be that it is a grapevine. It's not. Um, you've seen some big grapevines this big around possibly, or bigger. But grapes, when they grow up a tree, they don't clasp the tree so tightly. They don't hug the tree the whole way up. All right, they're kind of loosely wrapped around the tree and kind of hanging off of it. All right, poison ivy really hugs the tree. Okay, and I'm going to try to show you that now. Okay, so let's see here. Hopefully you can see it really well. Um, you can even see the hairs on the poison ivy. Um, Maybe that'll do it. But you can kind of see all the roots and everything kind of like hairs that actually grab into the bark, and see how tightly it is formed on that tree. It hangs right on tight to the whole thing, okay, with all those hairs. All right, that's poison ivy. There's a smaller branch right here climbing up it, and that's poison ivy. And now, usually in the woods with a canopy like this, as you can see, there's a thick canopy. Uh, Quite often, this is how you'll find poison ivy growing, is hugging the tree, growing way up the tree. And then that's where it's really going to leaf out, is up top. And that's usually on a thick canopy because it's just not getting the sunlight that it would if it were, growing out of the woods. Um, but thankfully, down here towards the ground, on a smaller vine that's much younger, there are some leaves here. Okay, and you're going to see those leaves right there. See if I can get them in the camera better. It's kind of hard to do this, but hey, we'll get it. We'll get it done. If I can get my fat head out of it. Let's see. I think I got some right there. Anyway, that right there, if you should be able to see it, I'm going to pull around here and hopefully get a look at this one right here. That one has a better view probably, but you can see it has 3 leaves, okay, kind of in a spade shape with some, the teeth on it there. Not usually in any particular perfect pattern. And poison ivy is also one of those plants that can imitate other plants sometimes. So, the old saying, "Leaves a three, leave a bee," is a pretty good thing to do. Even though not all plants with 3 leaves is poison ivy or poison in any way. But poison oak and poison ivy do have 3 leaves, set in triplets. And if you're not sure what it is, you can identify it, and you see 3 leaves, yeah, leave it be. It's a good rule to live by. But again, try to get you to see it again. You should be able to see that pretty good. And it is growing way up the tree. All right, way up there. You probably can't see it now. And it would, leaf out mainly up there where it hits the sunlight. With that is poison ivy. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, would be one tree you probably do not want to come up and give a hug to. This looks like a pretty old vine. Again, I just wanted you to see that. And this is Jeff from Nature's Access. And at Nature's Access, we believe that everybody should have the ability, there we go, get the sun out of my face, everybody should have the ability to enjoy the peace and serenity of nature. So if you find yourself in a position where you're having a difficult time getting out and doing that for whatever the reason, or you know somebody who would love to get out in the woods but just has a difficult time, please go to our website, give us a holler, and we would be very happy to help. You have a good day. Bye.